Alright, so we're gonna do a new work truck tour. I think Charlie really wants to show you his part of the truck right out the gate. Let me get your door open. Alright, show him where you ride. Attaboy. A good spot, huh? He likes that. Alright. There you go. Let's tear down! Alright, so Charlie, he's back here doing his thing. Alright. Pull it out here to where we can get around everything, show you what all is in the back. But I really am loving this truck. You heard it fire up. Notice it is not a diesel. That is on purpose. This truck's got the V10 in it, and I know people's heads just exploded, but that's okay. Purposely bought a V10 Ford. Number one, the interior holds up in them. They'll hold up to a Charlie. They're comfortable. Dog leg, 4-wheel drive, like all the kids call it now, but it's manual. This stuff is manual. Manual there, manual locking hubs. Yeah, that can be a little inconvenient. Not if you're used to them and you prepare for stuff like that, but the interior holds up. I like this. I can keep my logbook up here from the day's activities and crap. I really like these trucks. They're built stout, and I urge you to find something other than fuel mileage that people have problems with out of these V10s. The early ones, they would burn oil pretty bad. Had to keep a check on that. This one ain't doing that. So, all right, buddy. All right. We'll get down to the meat of the potato, as they say. As mentioned, it's a F450 V10, 4-wheel drive, extended cab. I like this setup. It's actually, I think the wheelbase is a little shorter than the old work truck that been retired to pulling duty. And it turns so freaking much sharper than that old truck right there. But enough of that crap. Here we go. I'm gonna start off in this cabinet. Go check out truckertrack.com. That's where I got this custom box built. I'll put a link in the description below for Trucker Track and for the company that built this box. I talked to Todd, actually had him on FaceTime, showed him the measurements of this cabinet. It came, a lot of y'all probably, if you got these trucks, you already know how these work, but this is a slide. This is a slide so that you can get the box into the cabinet, slide it out, make it fit like a daggum glove. That's the only one that's a little tight, but that's not bad. That's livable. But kind of odds and ends up here in my top box, top drawer. And I love this toolbox. I went from the little red box that you saw in the other work truck tour. I'll put a card up there so you can see it. But I went from that box to this box. Yes, I have sockets missing. Did not know that exactly until I put my stuff in there. But bigger wrenches here, and I've just got what I need on this truck. I don't have a whole lot of frills because, again, it needs to be what you need. This is my big socket sets. I've got a parts bin that I have not installed yet that's going in here. That's the control for the little lifting arm. It's not really a crane, it's a lifting arm. But there's my LED lights back there. Love these top side boxes. That just makes it, this stuff just fits so well in here. But that's kind of what I keep over here on this side. Pry bars, clamps. Can never have enough hammers. Love them. Let me get back here. I did some work in this cabinet. This is the welding box. Torch tips in the old army can down there, and just made me some hangers, bolted them in there. This one slides in the clips for the shelves that could be in here. Added a hook over here. Just made this where everything runs through back here. Got everything, all the holes where a hole saw is lined, and everything zip tied up, tied away nice and neat under the truck. Run away from the gas tank and things like that. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Charlie, you better come here. He's over trying to go visit the neighbors. He's got a little buddy that lives at the house next door. Little Jack Russell. Charlie, come here. Come on. But just some extra fluid up here. Got the compressor mounted. I use an electric compressor because I've got a welding machine in here that I can run that off of. It's just one less engine to have to keep up with. And then up in the very front, got my fuel tank. The truck came with this. I wish it had an auto crane, but kind of the trade-off is having the top side boxes. So this does what I need to do right now. It's got a 2,000 pound lift on it. I really do probably need to add some drop legs or something to keep the tail end of the truck from squatting whenever I do have to swing something kind of heavy in here. But I do have, I know I'm gonna get comments about that right there. I do have the caps for it on the truck, but I was using this, so bear with me. Went ahead, added one of these. It is, like I said, I've got everything run down and through and tied up nice and neat. I like this style of hose reel because there's no rewind mechanism to go out. I like manual stuff that works good. The truck came with a ladder rack that had it off of it at the time. Me and John put it back on. Working in the woods, cleaning tracks, you always need your shovels. I like having some extra hoses with me, that sort of thing. We'll start, go to this box right here. Chain straps, that sort of deal, shackles, that's in there. I didn't clean this truck up any for this, just because I would rather you guys see it how it is every day. Cordless tools, air tools, grinders, a lot of drill bits, things like that in here. Heat gun, electric impact for some light duty stuff. Got my battery chargers there, and they are hooked into the inverter that was already in the truck. Keep a chainsaw, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get comments. I know it can blow up, I'm sure, but there's no gas in that anyway right now. When there's fuel in it, it stays in the back of the truck. But wiring bag, cables, terminal ends. I added this bar through right here so I can hang all of my come-alongs up, bottle jack, that sort of thing. Then the top side over here, still got some more stuff that's coming in here, haven't put in yet, but got just some assorted hardware here, some track bolts, some hydraulic fittings, that sort of thing. That's your best friend working in a dusty environment. One O-ring kit there, some consumables, actually out of some stuff, and running a little low on grease, but try to keep that sort of stuff up here, especially grease right above the grease gun. But pretty much in a nutshell, that's this truck. And I used to have every bit of this stuff crammed into the bottom boxes and the old red toolbox and those side boxes you see over there. All of this was in that truck, and it was just a heck of a lot more cramped, and you'd have to pull this out to get a hold of that. And this way everything is nice and laid out. I don't know what I did before I bought a full out work bed service truck. I absolutely love this thing. Rides great. Oh, and they let's see, this was already in the truck. They had went to the upfitter switches. It's got strobes on it for whatever it was being used for before I got it. I'm going to add some work lights on the back and go back to that switch, but somebody went in it and put these compartment lights, and that is so nice when you're finishing up late in the evening. These are little LED compartment lights that are in here, and I love them. Let's see, where were they? There's another one in here. They're in all the compartments. So, but yeah, that's I know that was kind of a quick little tour there, but this thing, it fits exactly what I need. It does the job. Gets around 9.5 miles to the gallon, depending on traffic and open road and all. Where we're working now is just a good long straight shot from the house. A lot of 2-lane road. You can run 60, 65 and get a little better than 9 miles to the gallon out of it. So the new diesel, the one that we were driving that belonged to Clay, when we were driving it back and forth, we were getting 10 and a half. So I mean, it's, the fuel's cheaper for this truck. There's a million reasons why I decided a gas. Why I was, regardless of what I bought, Ford, Chevy, or Dodge, I was going to get a gas. I just like them. The truck doesn't pull anything. All it's got to do is pull itself. Occasionally, if we're doing burning and stuff like that, I've got a small utility trailer and I'll load the side by side and take it if I'm lighting piles, doing whatever. But that's pretty well it. That is it. Oh, and I know somebody will catch this and ask me why there's a set of skidding tongs in this truck. If you've ever changed the idler on the front of a bulldozer on the tracks, you'll understand why this is in here. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I had a handful of people wanting to see the new service truck, so there it is. Charlie, you got anything you want to add? Nope. Okay. All right, fellas, well, that's it. That's it for the work truck. Got any questions, comments, leave them below. We appreciate everybody watching. See y'all later.